Hey, everybody. Welcome to this event, Gut Health and You. My name's Michelle Stuchel, and I have been with Plexus for 6 years, and I'm a Sapphire Ambassador, which just means that I've helped a lot of people in their health and happiness journey over the past 6 years. And I'm so grateful that you took time out of your busy schedule to hear from me, and more importantly, to hear what these products can do for you. Okay, now, unless you've been hiding under a rock, you've heard the term gut health, right? And it's because gut health affects everything. Hippocrates said, several hundred, a couple thousand years ago, that all disease begins in the gut. And that is true. The cutting edge of research these days in terms of the medical world is in gut health. And science is finding that gut health affects everything from allergies to anxiety to even stuttering. Can you comprehend that even stuttering has its roots in gut health? And the way that God designed our bodies is that 70% of our immune system is housed within our guts. And you may have heard of the term the gut-brain axis. Your gut affects your mood, the way you think, everything. So much of your health goes back and has its roots in your gut. And when your gut health is off, guess what? Everything can be off. And we are created body, soul, and spirit. And how many of you know when your body is a little bit off, it's hard to be your best? And that was my story. So let me kind of take you back a little bit. I want to tell you about what my life used to be like. I told you I've been with Plexus for 6 years. Let's rewind 7 years or even 6.5 years. Okay, I was a homeschooling mom of 2 kids, and I also had a toddler running around. And here's the thing, I was exhausted, overwhelmed, completely in survival mode, living till bedtime every day until I could crawl in bed and look at Pinterest to decompress. And it's not like there was anything majorly wrong with me, but all these little things added up. So I never felt good. I had awful allergies that would turn into sinus infections, allergy-induced asthma, bronchitis, and I would have 1 to 3 infections that would last a month each. And when I say 1 to 3, I mean 1 to 3 a year. I had PCOS, crazy hormones. At that time of the month, we called me Mommy Monster because I was either a stark raving lunatic or would start crying hysterically because someone breathed. Completely out of control hormones and emotions. I never slept well. I always tossed and turned. I had a mild case of sleep apnea. I had it wasn't bad enough for a CPAP, but I had a mouth guard to keep my mouth open so I could breathe, which meant that there was systemic inflammation, right? I also had some yeast issues. I had toenail fungus, gross, chronic constipation. I always looked 6 months pregnant. In fact, one time when my in-laws came to visit me, my mother-in-law, the first thing out of her mouth, and we have a great relationship, God bless her, she says, "You didn't tell me you were expecting." Yeah, no, I wasn't pregnant. I'm like, nope, not expecting. Come on in. Gonna be a great trip. Because I was always gassy, bloated, backed up. And that was just my normal. If I went to the bathroom 3 times a week, that was a great week. Psoriasis on my elbows. So all these little things, really high cholesterol. They told me that I was in the second highest category for heart disease. My mom had had a heart attack and triple bypass when she was 51. And they told me that I was trending the same way. So just, exercise, work out, and eat well and live on statins the rest of your life. And I just wasn't willing to accept that. So I didn't want the statins, but that was just what the medical community told me. And I had spent so much time, money, and energy on things that just did not work until Plexus. And I remember within my first week, I noticed subtle changes. I remember making cookies with my middle daughter, and I didn't want to lick the spoon. And that shocked me because I always wanted to lick the spoon, right? I remember not needing coffee at 3:30 in the afternoon. And that shocked me because I always needed coffee to make it through until bedtime. I remember the grocery store near my house is not exactly the best grocery store. It's not exactly, a place you want to go and hang out. But I remember I had my 2-year-old with me, and I was pushing the buggy, and I'll never forget this. I was pushing the buggy, singing and dancing with her, and I stopped dead in my tracks right in front of the milk case. And I said out loud, what am I doing? Because I never sang and danced with my daughter in Kroger in front of the milk section. Like that just wasn't me. And I realized I'm happy because I feel good. And then I just cried and cried and cried because I was so used to not feeling good. That was my norm. It was my norm to be short with my kids. It was my norm to live till bedtime, to count down the hours, to just want to go to sleep. And here I was, I had energy to give my kids my best and to enjoy them. And that shocked me. And so, oh yeah, I forgot. Yes, Abby, I had so many sugar and carb cravings, lost and gained the same 10 to 15 pounds dozens of times. And then everything started to change. These subtle changes over time. Fast forward, within 9 months, I came off all my medicines, including my allergy medicines. And I live in Savannah, Georgia, which is low country, and it's beautiful, but it's known for allergies because, it's low country, AKA swampland. So there's always mold in the air. In fact, it was so bad that my allergist told me, if your husband could get a job outside of Savannah, you need to take it because you will never feel good there. Well, after 9 months on the products, I came off of my allergy medicines, and I have not had one sinus infection since starting these products. Not one. And I used to get 1 to 3 a year. I have not had one prescription since starting these products. And in the 8 years prior to starting Plexus, I'd had over 35. And that was not including anything that I received in the doctor's offices, like allergy shots, steroid treatments, or breathing treatments. And I've had 0. So when I say that these products changed my life, they really did change my life. And then, of course, they've changed everything for my family because I realized what I had on my hands. And so I couldn't help but share them with people because I knew how much I needed a life change. So now let me tell you why all of my seemingly disparate issues were helped by Plexus. I remember thinking, Plexus seems to be doing everything for everybody. This has got to be a scam. Like there's no way that this is helping people's migraines and thyroid and autoimmune and allergies and psoriasis and hormones and yeast and all these things. And it's because I never knew about gut health and blood sugar imbalance and inflammation and how everything goes back to those 3 areas. And that's exactly what these products address. When you heal the gut and give your body what it needs with best-in-class plant-based supplements, your body can come into balance and you can get your health back. It's really quite amazing. So whatever ailment or issue you're struggling with, go Google it. Like Google thyroid and gut health, Google migraines and gut health, Google Alzheimer's and gut health, or Alzheimer's and blood sugar levels. You're going to be amazed at what you find. Okay, so that's exactly what these products address. So let me talk to you about the products that I'm talking about. And our core foundation of everything we do is our triplex, 3 products that work synergistically together to improve your gut health, reduce inflammation, and balance your blood sugar. Okay, so you've probably seen all over social media pictures of our pink drink. That's our flagship, the Plexus Slim, and it comes in a little stick pack like this. You mix it with a bottle of water and drink it once or twice a day. Now you may be saying, Michelle, these look a little different. You're right. We do have 2 formulations, and I'll get to that in a second. Okay, so the pink drink balances your blood sugar. And why this is important, if you're anything like me, I used to think that blood sugar regulation was only important if you're pregnant or if you're diabetic. Well, that's not true. Your blood sugar regulation is critical to your cardiac health. Number 1 disease killer for women in America, heart disease. And guess what? For men too. You want cardiac health? You want to get off of blood pressure meds? You need help with lowering your cholesterol? Blood sugar regulation, hormone balance. The number 1 prescription medicine for 10 years running is thyroid medicine, the generic or the non-generic brand. It's for your thyroid. All hormone issues are directly related to blood sugar balance. If you have hormone issues, you need blood sugar balance. You need Slim. Your sleep. Sleep is directly related to your blood sugar. Your mood is directly related to your blood sugar level. Your fat metabolism, your metabolism speed, directly related to your blood sugar. levels. So, and here's the thing, all of these areas are related to your blood sugar balance. And even if you're eating clean, you need supplements to help regulate your blood sugar because we live in 2023. Raise your hand if you don't deal with stress, right? We all deal with stress. Even good stress is stress. But cortisol, the stress hormone, affects your blood sugar balance. So everybody needs supplementation to regulate your blood sugar. And that's exactly what the pink drink does. Okay. So it does come in 2 formulations. This one is called the microbiome activating formulation. And this is also a gut health product because it has prebiotics in it. Prebiotics are basically food to feed and activate the good bacteria in your gut. The good bacteria needs food to survive, just like everything else. And these prebiotics will activate and feed the good bacteria to increase them, some up to 400%. Okay. And this larger stick pack is, it does not have the prebiotics in it, but it does have dietary fiber in it to act more as a hunger suppressant. I love both. This one comes in a raspberry lemon watermelon flavor, and this one comes in a blood orange lemon lime flavor. We also do have a black cherry formulation of each, the microbiome and the hunger control. And they're both great. And again, both of them do the critical function of regulating your blood sugar. Okay, so the second product in our triplex is our probiotic, our ProBio 5. Okay, now everybody knows that you need probiotics, right? And everybody's trying to get probiotics in you. I even saw a Special K with probiotics in it. Don't get your probiotics from Special K, by the way, because they are not stable. They will they get into your mouth. Let me mute all. Okay, so this probiotic, our ProBio 5, is different than all probiotics for 2 primary reasons. One is, just like I said, it is stable. The best way to think about it is it's not freeze dried, but basically that's a good way to conceptualize it. It means that the bacteria is going to get into your intestines intact. If have you ever bought an expensive probiotic and you've had to put it in the refrigerator? That means that it is heat activated. And as soon as you put it in your mouth, the bacteria will begin to die. And as you swallow it, and as it's in the stomach, the bacteria is going to die. You need it to get to your gut intact. And ProBio 5 does just that. It also has 5 of the most highly researched and broad strain spectrums of bacteria. And the second reason why it's different than every other probiotic on the market is because it has antifungal enzymes to kill off yeast overgrowth. Now, I don't really have the time to go into the science of leaky gut and all that, but I'll give a minute to this. So, everybody is born with a little bit of yeast in their gut. And what yeast does is it decomposes your body when you die. Now, we live in 2023, and if you've ever taken a Tylenol, had a Diet Coke, popped a Tums, all these things that are part of our culture, it disrupts the delicate balance of bacteria in your gut and allows the yeast to thrive, not only thrive, but to grow. And then yeast does as it does, and it begins to decompose your body while you're still alive. It begins chewing in the intestinal lining of your gut, allowing digestive particles, digestive juices, food particles to seep into the bloodstream and wreak havoc wherever they land. Okay, that's leaky gut. So adding probiotics is a huge part of improving your gut health, but the other part is killing off the yeast. And unless you kill off the yeast, you're really not getting to the root. And ProBio 5 has digestive enzymes that literally kill off the yeast. So this is the most potent and powerful probiotic, the only one that's ever made a difference in my life because it does those 2 things. It populates the gut and kills off the yeast. So the third product in our triplex is our BioCleanse. And this is a gentle magnesium supplement that is a cleanse on a cellular level. Don't worry, it's not like a run to the bathroom kind of cleanse, but it really does cleanse the body from unwanted toxins. Most Americans have between 9 and 14 pounds of toxic waste buildup in their gut, and this helps to rid the body of toxic waste. Now, these two work together so very well because as the Probio 5 is killing off the yeast, yeast releases over 80 different toxins in the body, and the BioCleanse helps to rid the body of those toxins. So they work together. I know this is a disgusting analogy, but it's powerful and you'll get the picture. The Probio 5 scrubs the toilet, the BioCleanse flushes the toilet. So you get the picture, right? So these three products working together synergistically to improve your gut health, balance your blood sugar, and reduce inflammation can totally change, get you moving forward by giving your body exactly what it needs. Now, Plexus, we've got many more, products to support you, including an all-natural anti-inflammatory called Ease, which I absolutely love and take every day. Our X Factor Plus, which is a great multivitamin with aloe, and it's methylated and chelated to give your body supercharged nutrients, exactly what it needs. When I say methylated, it's basically in a form that your body can actually absorb instead of just creating expensive urine. Plexus is about providing all natural plant-based solutions to get our bodies to really thrive. I am 51 years old, and if you would have seen pictures from me 7 years ago, my eyes were dull, my skin was dull, I was puffy out the wahoo, and I wasn't living my best. I wasn't excited, on a daily basis. And it's because I didn't feel well. And it's because my gut was all messed up. And these products really did give my body what I needed so that I can thrive. And because of that, and I started sharing with people within my first month, I made almost $500. And, as you join, talk to the person that invited you to this event. She can help you answer any further questions and help you, getting started. You're also going to get, whether your goal is to get your products covered because you're going to get a referral link. Every business out there has a referral link, it seems like these days. And we've got an incredibly generous referral program so that when 3 people use your referral link and join you, you're going to earn back over $300. And so we hate to have anybody have to budget for their products. So that's available. Or like me, I earned almost $500 my first month, or maybe your goal is even more. All of that is available to you and comes along with what you have in Plexus. So just know that there are so many ways that Plexus can help you on your health and happiness journey. We are so excited for you. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. Research gut health for yourself. And please know that as you change your gut, you're going to change your life. And we cannot wait to see your health and happiness journey unfold. Okay, everybody. Thanks for joining us.